All right, what's up, guys? Today I want to share with you something that I am hoping will change your life. I'm going to give you an opportunity here that I have never presented anywhere else. I was trying to think about what is the most valuable thing that I can give you guys, and I have it. I have definitely come up with the most valuable thing that I can give you guys, which is the secrets, the keys that I use to be able to retire at 33 years old, how to basically become financially free, like a formula, a system that I have. Now, I came across this idea of presenting this to you guys because I was thinking about what are the things that most of my coaching clients pay me for, right? I have coaching clients. I've been doing coaching for a long time now, and it's no secret that I charge $1,500 an hour for coaching, okay? So that might seem like a lot to you, but you also have to think about, why are people paying me that amount of money on a monthly basis? Because I don't do any long-term contracts. It's basically a month-by-month basis. So why do I have coaching clients that have been with me for 3 years or longer that continue to pay me the $1,500 a month? Are they crazy? Are they nuts? Am I just like some kind of crazy, charismatic charlatan? No, it's none of those things. It's because they're getting the results. And so the question that I was asking myself and that I have for you is, what are they seeking? What is it, and I thought about this, what are the things that most of my coaching clients are seeking? Because that's the unique thing that I can give you guys, right? There's other stuff, we talk about in Bulldog Mindset on fitness and dating and relationships and stuff like that. But if we look at it and we say, okay, what are people actually paying the most money for, because they find it to be the most valuable thing and the unique thing that they are going to me specifically for, and that is to achieve true financial freedom, right? To become financially free, to essentially retire, right? And so what are they actually seeking, right? Well, in general, right, they're looking to do what I did. All right. So what they're looking to do is they're looking to do three main things that I'm going to talk about in this video. So I really want you to pay attention to this video because, like I said, this video is going to change your life if you listen up here. And I'm going to give you an offer at the end of this video that I haven't given before. It's something that I'm testing out. It's really going to transform my entire business model and Bulldog Mindset. So you have a chance to get in on this. This groundbreaking, like I said, it's something completely new, and I think you're going to be really excited about it, because I'm super excited about this, because I finally put the pieces together here. So if we look at what it is, right? What are the secrets? I'm going to give you three of them that are critical in order to become financially independent. Okay, this is something that you're not going to find anywhere else. No one else really talks about this. If you listen to the financial gurus on TV, if you listen to many of them on YouTube, they're going to tell you the basic stuff that you've heard over and over again about getting a good job and investing in your 401k. Or maybe you're going to hear some charlatans tell you about cryptocurrency. Nothing wrong with that, but what I'm saying is that these are not solid ways in order for you to become financially independent, all right? But I'm going to give you the solid ways, and I'm going to give you some proof. I'm going to show you. In fact, before we even get into everything here, let's just take a look. Let's just look at, I want to show you real quick my QuickBooks, so you can see my real estate company, okay? And you can kind of see the holdings here, or the income statement. We'll just take a look here if we can zoom in. This is from last month, all right? And I used to do these income reports on the channel. I don't really do them anymore. I might start up doing them again, but let's just take a look here, and you can kind of see. I don't have this broken up by the property. I could break it down by the properties if you wanted to see each property. But I'm just going to do the roll up here because it'll be a little bit easier just to look at this really, really quickly, just so you can see what I'm talking about here. And this is going to be a key. Also, I want you to know to what I'm going to teach you about today, which is called the well that never runs dry. Okay, I want you to burn that into your head, because that is what is going to change your life, is this concept, the well that never runs dry. It's something that I put in the Bulldog Mindset membership in that really only Bulldog Mindset members have had access to this so far. But I'm going to tell you about it today. All right. So if we look at this, you can see the income that's coming in from my rents here, and it's about, let's see, can we pull this all the way up here? Okay, yeah, I guess we can kind of do this number here. So you can see here that it's about $26,000 in rents that come in. There's some expenses, obviously, taxes, bank fees, the coordination fees, some repairs, maintenance, things like that. Okay, but the net for last month is $16,426. Okay, and if I look at the yearly income that I made from the real estate, if we go, let's go last year. All right, we can see that the total amount here is hold on, we got $190,000 of net income on the real estate. Okay, now the reason why I'm showing you this is because I want you to understand that's what financial independence looks like. Okay, if I have $190,000 coming in, that is totally free, like income, just passive income coming in. Do you think that I need to work ever again? No, I don't need to, right? I can go and do whatever I want to do. That's plenty of money, and that's not just all my income, right? I still have $40,000-$50,000 a month of income coming in from business stuff, and then all these other streams of income. So that's what I want to show you how to do. I want to show you how I set this up, exactly what I did. And again, when we go back to what are my coaching clients paying me for, they're paying me to teach them this, right? They essentially want three things, all right, which is what I'm going to highlight quickly in this video. All right, the first thing they want is they want to build a high income. Okay, they need to get a high paying job, right? So I did this, right? How did I do this? I did this as a software developer. Okay, I got my first super high paying job when I was 19 years old. Okay, making $75 an hour as a software developer. All right, now I increased my income over time, and at a point was billing $300 an hour as a freelance software developer. All right, at one point I was billing $100 an hour as a contractor, as a full-time contractor. So I was making a couple $100,000 a year. Now this was back before the FANG companies, right? This was back then. So I figured out how to do that, right? And I've taught a lot of people how to get six-figure developer jobs, how to make high income, because there's a system to this, right? Just like there's a system to everything. I wrote 2 books on the subject, 2 best-selling books, right? If you look on Amazon right now, and you look at, let's just take a look here, and we do a search for my name on Amazon, if I can pull this up. Okay, what you'll find that I have the Complete Software Developer's Career Guide and Soft Skills. This is the second edition, but this book sold a ridiculous amount of copies. In fact, we can go in here, and right now it's number 17 software engineering. This fluctuates from day to day, but I've made over $1 million with this book. Okay, so I've sold this book as well as the Soft Skills. This is the second edition, one of the most popular software development books. So I'm just telling you this just to show you that I know what I'm talking about in this space, right? I had a very long career as a software developer, and I've trained a lot of software developers to make a lot of money, taught so many developers, hundreds of thousands of developers have my books, and I've used my books to get a career in software development. So that's the first thing that people come to me for, is because you need to have money, a high-paying job, in order to start doing some of these other things that we're going to talk about next. Okay. Now, before I get to secret number two and secret number 3, let me tell you about the concept that I said was going to change your life, which is the well that never runs dry. Okay. So let's talk about what is the well that never runs dry. All right. So at a very basic level, all right, and I'll show you how to implement this later, but at a basic level, what the well that never runs dry is this concept that if you think about a well, okay, imagine that you had a well and it was filled with money, okay, and every month you could go and you could take all the money that's in that well, and you could get a bucket and you could scoop it out and you could spend all that money, knowing that the very next month that well is going to replenish again. However deep that well is, that's how much money is going to replenish. Okay, that's the well that never runs dry. Now imagine if you had a well like that. Could you ever run out of money? Would you be financially free? Would you be wealthy? Yes, of course you would, because you would know that as long as you don't destroy this well, okay, you will have money every single month. And if you can dig that well deeper, then you'll have more money every single month. You'll never have lower. You never have to question how much money you should spend, whether you're spending above your means, because you could spend all that money every month knowing that it's going to be replenished. That's the well that never runs dry. Okay. Now, the whole concept of building this well is that we figure out some ways to make a lot of money. All right. And there's a couple of ways, which I'm going to highlight. One of them we just talked about, which is getting a high-paying job. Okay, the second one is building a business, which we'll talk about in a minute here. All right, so we take that money that we make from that, all right, and we use that to fund the digging of the well. Now, what is this well that we're talking about? Well, this well is passive income generating assets. All right, specifically in my teaching, real estate. That's what I have found. That's what I just showed you. That I'm making $16,000 a month of passive income. We're not even talking about the tax benefits and all of the other things and the appreciation as it's growing and the well's growing deeper. But the idea is that we're going to take that money, we're going to put it into real estate. Okay. It could be other assets as well that generate passive income. I've got a whole passive income masterclass that you can check out in the Bulldog Mindset membership if you haven't already joined that. But then the idea is that as we dig that well, we are going to eventually get to a point where that well is enough to sustain us, where it's like a siphon. Okay, at some point we have enough passive income coming from that well that it will pay for our monthly expenses, and we live off of the income coming from that well. Then all the money that we generate from our business, all the money we generate from our job, we use it to dig the well deeper, and that's when we hit the point where this well just keeps on growing. And every month, just like I'm doing right now, every single month I become richer. Why? Because all the money that comes from my business that I don't need because I'm living off of the income that's coming from my real estate goes to investments, to digging the well, to making it deeper, so that every month I make more and more money. Now, wouldn't you like to do that? I mean, honestly, would you? Does that sound like something that if you could do that, it would change your life and you would have true financial freedom, right? You know, leave a comment. Let me know. Raise your hand if you agree with this. Is this what you would want, right? Wouldn't you love to have one of these wells? Okay. So let me tell you, okay, how to build this well. All right. That's what I'm going to offer you, is how to build this well. The step-by-step guide, the formula, exactly what I've done. I've made over $1 million in 4 different ways. Okay. So when I talk about making money, that's not even what I'm talking about. Like, I can show you how to make the money. All right, but investing the money and having the system to build this well, that's what really builds the financial independence. Okay, so we talked about the first thing, right? The first thing was getting a high-paying job. And some of you already have a high-paying job, that's fine. Okay, so that's good. You're already part of the way there. The second thing is building a business. See, this is the key. Again, this is why people pay me $1,500 a month to help them, is because they want to be able to build a business. Because when you build a business, if you've read Millionaire Fastlane by my friend MJ DeMarco, he talks about this. He talks about why this is so critical. But when you build a business, you accelerate the amount of money that you can make way beyond what you can do at a job. And you can have a job as well. And then that allows you to dig that well faster and deeper. Okay. One of my most successful coaching clients right now, he just did over $2 million in revenue this last year. I'm not joking with you at all. Over $2 million in revenue. I've helped him. He's been a coaching client of mine for several years. When he started with me, he had nothing. He just had a regular job as a developer. He had no business, nothing at all, no real estate investments, any of those things, no wealth. And me and him worked together, and I helped him step by step to build his business, to eventually quit his job, to get his wife to be able to quit her job, to be able to buy real estate investments, and to grow his company to get to that revenue point. So again, when you ask the question is like, why would someone pay $1,500 a month? Well, this is why. Because if I can make you $2 million, if someone could make you $2 million in a year, would you not pay $1,500 a month for that knowledge, even if it took you a few years to get to that point? Of course I would. I did. In fact, I have paid coaches and mentors myself in order to gain that knowledge. Okay, so what the second step here is to build a business. Okay, and so that's the thing that I want to teach you guys as well, is I've built several businesses. I've helped many people, many of my coaching clients build businesses, become successful, become financially independent by doing that. And so I can show you how to do the same thing. I've built my own businesses. I could show you in QuickBooks the income that's being made from those businesses. If you look at my income reports from the past, you can see what that is. But my whole point is that you have to learn how to build this business, okay? Now, the third secret, the third thing is the real estate investment, right? Which we already talked about. And again, I've been doing real estate investment since I was 19 years old. Okay, I bought my first house at 19 years old. Okay, I've bought, I don't even know how many properties, probably 30, 40 properties, profitable buys. I'm currently holding real estate. I've bought commercial, I bought residential properties. I've done 1031 exchanges, and I have coached now hundreds of people to teach them how to build real estate empires and how to build that well that never runs dry. So this is the key, okay? And this is what I want to show you is how to do this step by step, right? And I haven't offered this before. I've been more interested in other things, in Bulldog Mindset and fitness and stuff. And yeah, some of my coaching clients, they definitely get fitness advice from me. I teach them the mindset things, which is also important, productivity, okay? And how to get motivated and do these things, and some dating stuff and how to be successful. And those are things that are fun that I dabbled in. But you know what? If you want to get in shape, if you want to be able to have access to the lifestyle, to be able to date beautiful women, to be able to have the time, to be able to go out and do that and perfect those other skills, financial independence is the key to get there. And that's what I started to realize. That was what happened when I had this epiphany last night. And I was like, this is what I really should be teaching you guys, because this is what's really super, super valuable to you, okay? So here's what I'm going to offer you, okay, today. I am putting together an entire system, all right? I am not going to offer this except this one time on YouTube right now until this is put together. This is kind of a preview, and there's going to be a preview price on this. It's going to be heavily discounted, the best price that you're ever going to see on this. But I am going to show you step by step and give you all the tools that you need in order to be able to do this, to be able to create the well that never runs dry. It's not going to be easy, okay? It's going to take you some time to do this. But if you let me ask you this question. If I could tell you exactly what to do, if I gave you all the tools, if I gave you all the information you need to do what I've said here, to do step 1, get a high-paying job, okay? Step 2, build a business. Step 3, invest in real estate, and the formula for how to create that well that never runs dry, how to structure things legally, how to do all of the things that you need. If I gave you all that information, do you believe that you could become financially independent in the next 5 to 10 years? Do you believe that that's true? Okay? And the real question I have to ask you is, if you don't have this, do you believe that you ever will? I mean, honestly, I want you to ask the question to yourself. Do you honestly believe that you are going to become financially independent with what you're doing right now? If you're just working a regular job, if you're just putting your money in your 401k or hoping and praying on cryptocurrency, do you really believe that that's going to happen? Okay? Because it's not going to happen, right? You can run the numbers, we can go over the math, you can do it in a spreadsheet. I've done this so many times with so many coaching clients, showing them how their current way of working is not going to work, that they're not magically going to become wealthy and rich, okay? That maybe, hopefully, when they're 70 or 80 years old, they'll have enough money to retire. And that kind of retirement is not the kind that I'm talking about here. So what I want to show you is the exact system, right? And what I want to know from you, and leave a comment down below if you believe. If you believe that if I gave you all of these steps, and I already know that so many of my coaching clients have been able to have this success, but if I give you all these steps, would you be able to do it? Okay, and are you interested in that? Okay, so here's what I'm offering right now, all right? And I want you to pay attention to this, okay? I'm going to put together the training to show you how to build a well that never runs dry, how to financially structure this, okay, how it works, the math behind this, how to set this up, how you get this well dug, okay? I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, all right? I'm going to show you how to get a 6-figure job as a software developer, okay? I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide of exactly how to do this. I've coached so many people on how to do this and how to do this within a 6-month time period to get your first 6-figure job, okay, or to be on your way, well on your way to do this, okay? I'm gonna give you a digital toolkit that I sell to be able to search for jobs, to be able to track the jobs, to do everything that you need to pass your interview, and to, if you've never been a software developer before, to jump into this and make more money than most software developers who've been software developers for 5 to 10 years, okay? Because this is what I specialized in for such a long time. I'm bringing back this knowledge, okay? I'm gonna give you my books, the Complete Software Developer Career Guide, the Soft Skills book. I'm gonna give you my course on how to market yourself as a software developer so you can learn how to actually become a well-known software developer and bill high rates and actually have jobs come to you to ask you for a job, okay? I'm going to show you how to build a business. I'm putting together a training program that is going to show you exactly from step by step everything I'm teaching my coaching clients that are paying $1,500 a month, which is basically over $20,000 a year is what they're paying me to learn this stuff. I'm going to put together that system to show you exactly what I teach them on how to build a business, whether you want to do it on YouTube, whether you want to do it on a website, on a blog, on a podcast, on Instagram. I'll show you exactly how to do this, okay? I'm going to give you my Bulldog Mindset Platinum membership, which is effectively coaching, okay? You get monthly coaching. If you're a Platinum member already, don't worry, I'll have a special additional deal for you that I'm going to give you as a bonus on top of that. But I'm going to give you my Platinum membership. That's lifetime access. It's over $1,000 value, okay? And you're going to get coaching calls with other Platinum members every single month. You're going to be able to jump on a call and do coaching with me for forever, for as long as Bulldog Mindset is ever around. All right, I'm going to give you my real estate investing course, so that I'll show you from start to finish with no BS how to buy your first property, how to finance a property, how to do mortgages, how to do the calculations on it, how to hire a property management company, how to handle the taxes and insurance, and everything that you need to do in order to start investing in property and make it as easy as possible. And then the final thing I'm going to give you is my productivity system on how I get so much done, how to plan your week, how to plan your days, how to plan everything else. So everything, all of this is what I am going to be offering, okay? And this is just a beta. This is just a beta test of this right now. If you want this offer, there's only one way to get this, okay? If you're paying attention right now, if you've been on this video for this long, I know you're serious about it, and you're gonna get the best price that I am ever gonna offer on this. The only way that you're going to get this, and I'm only gonna give this to the first 50 people, okay? 50, and that's it, and then you'll have to wait, because I'm not gonna be ready to produce this offer. It's gonna be at least twice the price when I actually offer this and roll this out to the general public, and it's gonna be a couple months away. So the only way to get this is to email me right now, john@bulldogmindset.com, and in your subject line, okay, it needs to say, I want to dig a well. Okay, I want to dig a well. If it doesn't say I want to dig a well, you're not following the instructions. You're not going to get it. You're not going to be one of the 50. I'm saying this because I want to get a pilot class of people that go through this, so that are serious, that are going to get results, so they can start talking about these results, because this is a shift that I'm making. So if you want this, again, first 50 people, this is the lowest price that it will ever be. Okay, I'm not even revealing the price right now, because it's going to be double when I reveal this to the general public. Okay, email me, john@bulldogmindset.com. I want to dig a well. I want to dig a well. If you do that, I will reply back to you, and I will give you an opportunity to buy in on this if you're one of the first 50 people. All right, guys, that's it. You better be quick, because I have a feeling that this is going to go fast, because I know this is exactly what you guys want. So jump on it. See you soon.